Hello everyone, Phil here, and welcome to my weekly clips react show called DSP versus the Internet here on DSP Reacts. Today is Sunday the 24th of September 2023, episode 32. And this week, once again, a wide variety of things have been nominated. We've got game trailers and game footage. We've got comedy skits. We've got stuff from my past. We've got documentaries. We've got all kinds of stuff to watch today live. I'm very excited to see what the channel members have come up with. To reiterate how this show works, people who have become ultra members of DSP Reacts are guaranteed to have their clip at least watched in part. People who are standard members of the channel all nominate clips and they get thrown into a playlist that then YouTube plays in a random order. And so it really is luck of the draw in that regard. Now, if you like this content, please consider supporting it in some way. The best ways to support this channel are becoming a member, gifting memberships to the channel, super chats, and tips. I don't make any money on these videos on demand. Why? They either get claimed or demonetized by YouTube. YouTube does not like this React style content, let me tell you. But I'm appreciative of those of you who come out and do support this content every single week. So without further ado, let's get started with the Ultra member submissions for this week. Here's the first one. Here we go. All the Norse gods after fighting Kratos.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him! I swear to God, I'll kill him! This is all his fault! This is all his fault!
It's okay,
Get off of me! Get off of me! This is all your fault! All of it!
So, how'd it go?
How the fuck do you think it went? All for that nigga Peace, and he starts Ragnarok! Like, damn! Just look at us! He turned Magnet into Two-Face. Not only did he kill Baldur, but he paralyzed him from the neck down. Heimdall is dead, thank God. And Modi is, oh my God. The hell happened to you?
I got stabbed in the neck.
What? No, nigga, no, your face. What happened to your face?
Oh, my face. Yeah, Dad did this to me.
Oh shit, I forgot I killed you.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, thank you for taking me away from my daughter. Prick.
Bro, you talking like you was dead for her. How you gonna be in your child's life and they still end up fatherless?
I was planning on repairing that relationship with her, but no. You want to be a hater.
You said fuck me, and I was like, cool. So now what's the problem?
Problem is, they call you Allfather. Yeah, you got sunned by a dwarf.
Hey man, have some.
This is just like, it's like it took the plot of God of War Ragnarok and turned it into like almost like a comedy show. You know what I mean? But obviously a lot of people are like, wow, this is very urban, very urban. You understand, I grew up in a place where everyone talked like this around me, okay? But I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Listen, I understand when people do these kind of comedy skits. We've seen them, not even just in this style, but we've seen many comedy skits that are like, oh, here's a take on what happened in the aftermath of this video game. Here's a funny observational video about stuff about a video game. And it's kind of like, you know, to me it's not great. We'll watch a little bit more of this. But let's, I don't know.
Respect for Allfather, you hear me?
Hey, yo, buddy. Listen, there's a time and a place for everything, all right? And right now is not the time to dick ride. So please shut the fuck up and go back to your corner, all right?
Hey, look, we've been through a lot, okay? And plus, you talking like you went through worse. All right, I want to hear what you went through.
A few moments later.
Now, while you watching that, I really want you to ask yourself, was that racist? Because to me, it seemed racially motivated. Bro, I'm so sorry that happened to you. So he ripped your head off just to use you as a flashlight?
Yep.
Bro, that's more disrespectful than him, to be real with you, especially since you got replaced.
So we watched 2 minutes of it, and I'm going to be honest, nothing here is very funny at all, right? And maybe some people, this is your style of humor. I mean, all he's done, he's combining every single person that Kratos killed or maimed, and they're all like having a conversation in a room. If you don't know what it is, that's exactly what this is. It's supposed to be all these people who Kratos, over the course of God of War, has killed or maimed, all kind of talking with each other. But obviously it resonates with someone because it has over 5 million views and it's only 9 months old. I don't think I'm the target audience for this. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think, if I'm not laughing at any videos that are kind of like observational humor about video games, I don't think that this is going to appeal to me either. So, okay, let's continue.
Attention. If you were a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure.
Oh no.
If you were a loved one was diagnosed
Can
with
dancers.
mesothelioma, you may be entitled
Oh,
to
come
financial
on.
compensation.
Can
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to exposure to asbestos in the Navy shipyard.
The name of the channel is There I Ruined It. Yes, you did. You You ruined it. You took something ultra serious on TV and you turned it into a stupid song. Oh my god.
May have put you at risk. If
Woo!
you may be entitled to financial
Oh my
compensation.
god.
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Call now.
Oh my god. If anything, also, I do have to say, why do they have that kind of shit on TV? Not the Can dancing movie. That's like an old movie, you can tell. Why do they have those ads on TV about, like, medical shit, right? Like, you'll just be sitting there, and they'll be like, you know, did your penis ever become giantly inflamed, incredibly painful, and you couldn't pee right for 3 weeks? Well, that's because you might have eaten a blow pop. So call us now and get him on the blow pop lawsuit that made your penis swell. I was like, what? The fuck is this? Like, what are you talking about? This is all the time. Like, this is on like daytime TV. They have that kind of shit. I think it's supposed to appeal to like older people watching daytime TV. Like, if you're an old person with a crazy medical condition and you never thought about it, maybe you could get money for it. Huh? Those are the weirdest things. Absolutely weird. I don't know. I don't even understand why that would be on TV. If you have mesothelioma, it's a dangerous cancer. Call us now to get in on a lawsuit. Huh? Shouldn't you have talked to your doctor about this previously or whatever? Right? Like, Casanova says, because you have to pay for healthcare in the United States, we have National Health Service, so we never get ads like that. We get that shit's on daytime TV all the time. Seriously. All right, let's continue. That was silly. Did they turn a song? It turned it into a song.
I'm seriously disappointed right
now.
now.
Here we go.
This game was going to be good.
So, Witcher 2 playthrough part 11 from over 12 years ago. This was one of my very first ever playthroughs that I had done on my gaming PC back then. I'd always been told to get a gaming PC because I would be able to play games that I wouldn't be able to play on console right away. Witcher 2 was one of them, okay? Where it wasn't a console game at first. And I played it on PC, and I found it incredibly difficult. I found that the game did not explain enough at all for it to be enjoyable. But then people were like, oh, that's just because you didn't know how to play the game. I'm like, yeah, why didn't the game tell me how to play it? Oh, you had to play the first one. And I was like, what? Keep in mind, this is before I'd ever played Dark Souls. This is before I'd ever played any of these games where essentially you kind of needed to study a little bit to play them. So, yeah, this video is infamous, if I remember correctly. In this video, I basically I hate the game, and I slam the game repeatedly. And basically, everyone like made fun of me. By the way, I kept playing the game, and I ended up beating it and liking it by the end. But everyone hated me for this video at the time. This is one of the few videos from like 13 plus years ago where I actually got like backlash for making this video. Back then, I was very popular on YouTube. So.
Doesn't seem to be good in any way, shape, or form.
There's like button mashing. I remember it being, at this point, I had only been playing console games, and this is me playing on mouse and keyboard, trying to figure this out. And people were like, oh, didn't you know there's like a parry system, and there's a dodge that's better, and you should be using your magic better and all that. And I was like, I'm doing as much as I can. I mean,
Why would he stop attacking the guy who's about to die, turn around, and start attacking a dude fully in armor? Oh, that's right, because the game fucking sucks.
There you go.
The programmers didn't know how to make a game.
They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
I'm pressing Q.
And I'm about to die. I have no health.
This is insane. In-fucking-sane.
So, by the way,
fight a whole bunch of dudes.
I was going to say, for clarification purposes, you see this as part 11. And you might be like, oh, part 11, he's way into the game. No, my videos were 10 minutes long back then. So part 11, this isn't even 2 hours into the game. And there's a room with essentially 2 mini-bosses and a bunch of regular enemies all attacking you at once. And they all attack you at once. And you're expected to just figure out how to beat it with no guidance. Oh, so that's why I'm so frustrated. You saw what I was doing. I was attacking one enemy. And all of a sudden, the game auto-selected a different enemy standing next to him when I was trying to attack the enemy in front of me, and I couldn't even kill one enemy. Exactly. Literally says this would be part 2 in a current playthrough. That's right. This would be part 2 in a current playthrough that I would do, because now my videos are all hour long or more. But the funny part about it is look at the views, right? So again, back then, you're talking 13 years ago, the first 15, 20 videos of any playthrough would get anywhere from 50 to 100,000 views the first part, and then after that they would go down to like several thousand. But still, within the first few parts of a playthrough, I'd be making like hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the game. That's how crazy it was on YouTube back in the day, because I got paid on views. So just think about it this way. I was getting paid $2, was it $2 per 1,000 views? I want to say. So on this video alone, I made, just this video, I made like 250 bucks. Something crazy like that. Just on this video. Right? Back in the day, it was nuts. That's how it worked.
To all block and counterattack what you do, and they all circle around you and gangbang you at the same time. This game could have learned from Assassin's Creed, because in Assassin's Creed you fight giant crowds of people, and yeah, it can get hard, but it's not like this. But they just decided to go their own route and make the game shitty. I'm really hoping later on in the game you get more abilities and it makes it more fun, because this is fucking horrible.
So, it's just the same room. I die like 1,000,000 times in this room, if I remember correctly. It takes me like ages to get through it. We're still in the room. Oh my god. Alright, let's go to like the end here. Here we go. Let's go to the end attempt.
Head up, knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
I think what they really expect you to do is get the weaker guys.
Roll, but okay.
Yeah, look at this. I wasn't even trying to attack him. There was no proper like targeting
And the
system in the
gangbang
game, if I
begins.
remember correctly.
Attack! Get to the tyrant!
I guess what the game's trying to tell you is create traps in the room. So they'll step on the traps and get stuck. And that's what I did. See, that guy just got stuck on the trap. And then you're supposed to go up to the guy who's stuck and try to beat him up. But look, even him. I just hit him several times. He's doing like nothing. Oh my god.
There, I killed him. Fuck, I killed one of the big dudes. Thank God. This guy can probably kill quickly. Alright, now there's only 2 left.
Again, you have to understand, back then, I did not regularly play difficult games. This was one of the rare games that was known to be like a hard game that I tried to play, and I just wasn't used to it, you know? So that to me, I'm, you know, reacting in a very negative way because it was so challenging. I mean, I reacted in exactly the same way to Dark Souls and other games too, but then I started regularly playing harder games. This is one of the harder games I played back in the early days of me being a YouTuber. I got them. I guess what you're supposed to do is stun them, yeah. Dude, this guy has so much health. Oh my god.
Onward! Attack!
Wow, he didn't get stunned. I guess there's a parry system. What you're supposed to do is you wait for him to attack, you parry his attack, then you counter hit him. I think that's how it worked. But back then, I didn't even know what a parry system was.
I just lost
in
50%
games besides like
health
Street
in
Fighter.
half a second.
I'm dead.
I just died. Oh my god. How did I die? This makes no sense. This game makes no sense. It does whatever it wants. If it feels like hitting you, it just hits you. I'm in the middle of attacking him, and he just swings and kills me instantly. I went from 75% life to no life in like a second. This game fucking blows. I don't think I'm gonna play this game. I think I'm done. How am I gonna fucking
No,
beat
see,
it?
and here's the misconception. Lady Charisma says, well, the game has a tutorial. You skipped it. Wrong. When this game first came out, there was no formal good tutorial at all. Later on, they added in a better tutorial at the beginning because actual newcomers to the series started complaining about it. And then, they added in all kinds of new shit to make it more viable for people who had never played the game before, and they dumbed down the difficulty. So initially when this game first came out, it was missing a lot. It was basically for PC enthusiasts. If you were heavily into PC games, if you had played Witcher 1, if you had played harder games, that's what it was for. But then after a while, a lot of complaints came in about it, and they, within like a 6-month period, they added and patched in all this additional stuff to make the game more accessible to more people. So if you play it today, it's nothing like this. It actually has tutorials, it has all this shit, and it's easier. They dumbed it down. This is the original game, which was like super hard. I think we've seen enough of it. Okay, let's continue. Skull and Bones. Now, this is interesting. For those who don't know, this is the game that's been stuck in development hell for like a million years at Ubisoft. This was supposed to come out, get this. This game was supposed to come out the same time as Sea of Thieves. How old is Sea of Thieves? Right? That's how old this fucking game is, and it has never released. It keeps getting delayed. So this is from a closed beta build. There's a closed beta now. Jeez, this game's been in development for like 15 years. Let's just fast forward a bit. Here we go. See what it looks like. I've never seen footage of this game before. So all you're doing is sailing your ship and aiming and firing cannons. Yeah, look. Damn, that was quick. Only one shot completely destroyed the enemy ship. One shot? I'm not gonna lie, it looks similar to Assassin's Creed. You know, the games that had the ship battles. There's several of them. Right? It doesn't look that much different besides it looks like only one shot. Derek says Sea of Thieves was March 2018. It was 5.5 years ago. Holy shit. Wow. Lady Charisma says, you remember the ship combat in Assassin's Creed 4? This was meant to be that, but it was going to be the whole game. Right. Now, as you can see, it's definitely different. It seems more action-based now, doesn't it? Like Assassin's Creed was more slow-paced. This seems like way more fast-paced. Interesting. Fast forward a bit. Is a boss ship? This looks like a boss ship. It is a boss ship. So they've got like rapid fire. They've got the heavy shots. They've also got rapid fire shots. Oh, they're about to get rammed. Yeah, look. Rapid fire shots. Oh my god. Oh god, you're about to get rammed. Look out. That was close. Did they get them? Oh, they're not done yet. Look at that. Oh no. Oh, they got rammed. You're not supposed to put your ship in front of it. That was terrible. Awful. Never put your ship in front of theirs. Jeez. Skull and Bones? That's what it's called. Skull and Bones. Jeez, the ship is on fire. It's okay now. The boss ship takes a long time to beat. There's a ton of ships out there, too. Huh. I don't know, I can see this being fun for a bit, but I don't know how it's going to be an entire game of this, you know what I mean? Like, would this get super boring constantly? Did they do it? There you go. They finally killed the boss ship. Okay. Derek says it was delayed to 2020, then in 2021, then in 2022, then it was supposed to be November 8th, then it got delayed again to March 2023, and it still got delayed. It's still not out. Yep. It's pretty insane. No, this is not Black Flag. This is a different game that Ubisoft is making. Oh, look, this you make your character. All right, let's fast forward here. What does this look like?
Stop dreaming, you silly toad. To reach Pirate Paradise, we must first repair this leaking tap.
There's dialogue options. That crude text, dude, that's been used in many other games before. I recognize that
St.
font.
Anne is a secret pirate den. And to navigate these strange waters, we'll need to read the captain's logbook we retrieved.
Basta Captain Rassler won't need it anymore.
All right, yeah. Captain Rassler is dead. No one cares. More ship combat. I'm curious what happens on the ground. Like, you wander around town and do stuff? It looks like it. No, this is the ship. You're wandering around your ship. Search the Exeter wreck for St. Anne's coordinates. Jungage, okay. Yes, we were working on the game called Skull and Bones. Then the asshole, Guillemot, told us to cancel everything we worked on and start over. That piece of shit. 7 years' work flushed down the toilet. Return to the shipwreck? By what? Firing a cannon? What? Why would firing a cannon return you to a shipwreck? What does that even mean? Oh, it's not. You're on the cannon and you can blow stuff up while on the cannon. See this? So is this puzzle? I guess it's a puzzle. You're supposed to blow up those barrels. And maybe that'll open stuff up, right? Oh, okay. It looks like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mean, again, it's because that's what it's based on. Yeah, look, there's some dialogue. You gab with the guy in the boat. What else do? You gab with more people in town. A lot of gabbing. Tons of gabbing. It's an RPG. It's definitely an RPG with sailing elements and combat, right? Stokes, welcome. How you doing? That town seems all right. Almost kind of a Horizon vibe, no? Exploring the town.
If Skerlock vouches for you, then we can do business.
Huh.
I was worried you would not make it back. Continue like...
Well, I'll be honest, it's not great, right? The graphics seem decent. The ship combat seems decent. But is there anything in this game right now to really write home about? It doesn't seem too interesting.
We're in iron! Our sails are blowing up! No! Fire! Bastard station! Everyone! Furl the sails now!
Is this seriously the whole game? The whole game is just ship combat? I mean, that's all that there's been. It was just ship combat, and it was, like wandering the town and talking to people like an RPG. That was it. I don't know. This game's like 20 years in development. I don't know, man. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. We got one more video for this part before we split it.
What's up? So, it's a couple days before the release of Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of people are fiending for videos, but to be honest, there's really not much to play right now. I'm thinking I may play a little bit of the mag beta, but besides that, there's really nothing worth starting up or playing. So what I decided to do is go into my fucking closet here, which honestly, I haven't really unpacked most of the stuff since I moved into this
Messy-ass
condo.
closet.
And I want to check out some of my gaming stuff.
Even back then. And by the way, this is not from 5 years ago. This video is very old. This video is from my very early days. You know, I said Modern Warfare 2 and the mag beta. So you're talking probably 13, 14 years ago, this video. The reason that you're seeing it here is because it had to be re-uploaded because my old vlogging channel, all the videos got blocked. You can't watch them anymore, which is really stupid. But someone archived it. But yeah, like this is me and my very old camera. Just kind of doing random filming in my old place. But you know, even then, my closet was messy as shit, even back then.
A lot of people say, oh, you know, what stuff do you have? And in a previous video earlier this week, I showed the stuff that I have in my living room, but I haven't really been through this stuff since I moved in. And as you can see, well, first of all, let's get this keyboard out of the way. Here's a Genesis. I don't even know if this is my working Genesis or my broken Genesis. I have two of them.
I didn't even know I had two.
And,
I don't think I have. I only have one now, and it must be the working one. Not that it matters. I probably would never even boot it ever again.
I mean, it looks like it's pretty good condition, but this might be the fried one. What's this? This is something I bought off the internet. It's supposed to play all Genesis games. It's like a fake Sega Mega Drive. It really doesn't work, though. If you try to play most games on it, it doesn't boot them properly. but it has a couple games built in like Sonic and things like that. So for like the 20 bucks I paid for it, it was pretty cool. You can still play original Sonic and things with the original Sega controller. Oh, here's my PSP.
When I had a PSP back in the day.
I wondered where this was for a while. Let's see what's in here.
Let's see what's in here.
So here's the PSP, and I've got Metal Slug Collection and Capcom Classics Collection Reloaded in here. I wonder if there's a game.
I didn't even know I had those games. I never even knew I owned them. I don't remember those.
I'm inside of it too. Let's see. I haven't looked at this thing for so fucking long.
UMD
Seriously.
discs. Remember those?
I'm wondering, did I really sell Crisis Core? I don't remember selling it yet. Nope, I did not sell it, because here it is.
There it is.
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Crisis Core. I told you guys I played it back in the day. There it is. There's the evidence.
Which means that the case has to be somewhere around here somewhere. I knew I still had that game. I was like, I don't remember trading that game in. I never beat it. I got like halfway through, and it's Crisis Core is one of those games where you
Zebra says, speaking of Crisis Core, play it. Yeah, we still have the Switch version sitting over there that someone donated last year.
get addicted to it. It's more of like just mindless combat over and over and over and grinding and leveling with repetitive missions. It's definitely nothing like Final Fantasy VII was. This is poker chips,
I was going to say,
think.
those are poker chips. I recognize that case. I don't have it.
A lot of people ask me about controller parts. What you got here?
Joystick parts.
This is the base of a joystick that's basically used inside of an arcade machine or an American style fighting game joystick.
That's an American joystick. That is definitely not the Japanese style. That's for the tall American style switches. They're called cherry switches. Yeah.
Assembly. You've got the bottom assembly, which has the 4 cherry switches on it.
Yeah, there
You've
you
got
go.
the shaft that goes in the top. And the reason I have these is about, what was it now? Jesus. It's got to be almost 4 years ago. I ran the East Coast Championships, which is annually the largest fighting game, video game tournament on the East Coast. I was the organizer that year, so I needed some spare parts and things just in case the cabinets broke down. That was held out in Dunedin, New Jersey at 8 on the Break Arcade. So I still have some leftovers. Since that time, however, the arcade scene has really, really just fucking fell apart. There's almost no arcades that anyone goes to anymore. And even 8 on the Break, it's still open, but it's nothing like it used to be. There aren't really a lot of tournaments or anything. What the hell?
Yep.
This is a... Okay.
You know, back in the day, what I tell you guys is that Street Fighter was very grassroots, and what I mean by that is it was all funded right out of pocket. Like, it wasn't like there was no money to be had. There were no sponsorships. So, oh, you're going to run a tournament? I hope you're buying all the replacement parts, because if a joystick breaks during the tournament, the arcade owner doesn't care. You have to replace it. So I was buying all these backup joysticks and things and everything for the, you know, back in the day. Back in the day, they didn't have Japanese-style parts on American cabinets. That didn't exist. You had to use the American style. So there you go. Should we keep going? I feel like we should split the part though. How about this? I know I almost never do this. Let's split the part mid video. We'll continue with this in the next part. All right. Thank you guys for watching DSP versus the Internet, episode 32. This is part 1, and we'll come back with part 2 shortly. Remember, best way to support this show is by becoming a member, gifting memberships, maybe a tip. Any of that would be appreciated. Thank you all. See you in a little bit.